Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Masters of Motorcycle Mayhem, also known as Triple M. I'm Charlie, but my friends call me Cuba. Our series is mainly about motorcycles and the passion for riding. So for all you road warriors out there, I want to thank you for following and subscribing. In this series, we interview riders and showcase their bikes, not only Harleys, but all motorcycles, anything on 3 wheels or less. We also let people know about upcoming rallies and keep you updated on gatherings. We showcase motorcycle clubs, groups, and events. And of course, give some do-it-yourself tips throughout to make the bike a little bit sexier. These tips come from us and fellow motorcycle enthusiasts that have become, in our eyes, masters of mayhem. Maybe you can become a master of mayhem and showcase your bike and share some of your tips. We're based in sunny South Florida, which is kind of cloudy today, actually. But God willing, in the short future, we'll ride out and see and showcase some of the most awesome motorcycles around this great country, built by average Joes like you and me, people that work 2 jobs to feed their families, yet at the same time find the money and put in the effort to make their rides their dream bikes, which sends a message. This isn't just a hobby, it's a passion. So let's get started.
Wow. Look at the paint on. Hey, how's it going?
Actually, I've ridden, I come from New York. I've ridden from New York to Canada and back.
Wow, you drove this bike to New York and Canada and back?
Not this one, the 09.
The 09, wow.
This one has gone to Carolina and back.
Wow, so you drove across country?
No, yes. I bought it to ride it.
Okay, yeah, he not scared to ride, y'all. We got a real Masters of Motorcycle Mayhem, man. Yeah, man, hey. I appreciate you, man, and you'll be seeing us soon on YouTube, Masters of Motorcycle Mayhem.
Okay.
And I'd like to thank you one more time, man. Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
First off, who am I here with today?
Leo Pimentel,
And where are you from, Leo?
Miami, born in Miami.
Miami? How long have you been riding for?
Since I was like 18 years old.
18, okay. And what kind of bike do we have here?
Road Glide Special,
Road Glide Special, what year?
2020.
How long have you had this bike for?
I've had it for about 3 years.
About 3 years? Nice. How long have you been riding for in general?
Yeah, I've been riding, since, like I said, since I was 18, on and off.
18?
Sport bikes,
On and off,
yeah,
or like consecutive through?
For, on and off for the most part.
Yeah, and have you been riding Harleys your whole life?
No, I started riding Harleys about maybe about 7 years ago.
What made you transition from a street bike to a Harley?
More comfortable ride, as you get older, you want to just chill, yeah.
Right. Okay, now what is it about this bike that really made you fall in love with this bike?
Well, first of all, the color and that it's a touring bike, so I like to ride miles. So
Nice.
I want something comfortable.
Have you done anything to the bike since you
Yeah,
purchased
a couple
it?
things. I mean, all the floorboards are custom, the mirrors.
What's your favorite mod that you've done to this bike?
The pegs, the peg,
Yeah.
and the levers.
The brakes? I'm a huge fan of that color. I'm a huge fan of it. It's very unique. It's very unique. Well, I want to thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time. I really appreciate it, Leo. Thank you so much.
Creepy. His name is Waddy. He works here at Peterson's Harley Davidson South. Check out his mohawk. Also, another veteran. Hats off to you, sir. Thank you for your service. And thank all you veterans for your service. Thank you. Now, this guy has got some motorcycles that are unbelievable. They're inside. I'm gonna take you inside to see this guy's work, the stuff this guy's done. It's just amazing, amazing stuff.
Come visit me for sure.
Tell us a little bit about what you do here.
Well, I'm the parts manager, but I'm also the social butterfly for here. I've been here 20 years, and you know what? It's an adventure when you come in here, especially if you're with me. So let's do it. Let's do some rides. Some of you know me. Come and do some rides.
Now welcome to our do-it-yourself segment. Today I'm going to show you some simple ways to spruce up your ride without breaking the bank. Now most people go out to buy a bike and they think they're going to get exactly what they're looking for. That's far from the truth. Most of the time you'll shop around and find some bikes that have some things you like and some don't. And if you're trying to get a good deal, chances are it's going to cost you a little more than you expected. So my advice to you is to try to get something within your budget, and slowly but surely you can get it where you want it to be. Now there are small things you can do to make your bike a bit more sexy. What I like to call cosmetics or accessories. These things can run you from $30 to $200 or even more, sometimes depending on your budget. But it makes your bike stand out, and these aren't things that are hard to do. Now that being said, I'm not a motorcycle mechanic by any means. I take it to the pros when I want something done that's going to take major expertise. I do a lot of research first, and I found that there are a lot of things you can do yourself. And I find these online. One of the channels I'm subscribed to is Sandman Rides The Afterlife. He's a good friend, and I highly recommend watching his videos. Today I'm changing out the timing cover on my 2015 Breakout. I did the research and found it's one of the easiest things to do yourself. So here we go. Let's do it. Okay, here's my 2015 Breakout. Here's my timer plate right here. This is what I want to change out. This is the stock plate that comes with it, with the 103. I'm going to put this bad boy in there. I got this. This is, I mean, it's a simple custom fix, but you know, something that is going to spruce the bike up a little bit, and it's not that expensive. I paid about $80 for this, so I think it's worth the investment if you want to make your bike look a little bit hotter. Here we go. This is it right here. There you go. That's gonna go there. That's pretty, ain't it? Yeah, that's gonna help All right, so we're gonna take this and put it in a safe place so it doesn't get scratched up. And then I'm gonna take this drill bit right here, which is a T6 drill bit. We'll take these out. So we're gonna go ahead and start taking these out. I put the torque to so it doesn't overload and strip out, or I don't know exactly the torque weight for it, but I can look that up and put it on the now there I went to the side, but I like to try to come across and try to do it in like a star so we get them out evenly. We're going to do the same thing when we put it back. And oh, see, that's a little tight, so I'm going to give it a little more power. But I'm going to go back down because I don't want to over torque them when I put them back in. So I'm going to take this out like so. Now, one thing behind this, it's closed off. Now, when you're doing the other side, the derby, the bike has to be sitting straight. In this case, it doesn't have to be sitting straight because, like I said, it's covered on this side, so it's really just the plate itself. See, so it's all closed in. So this is just for looks, just to cover that up. So there's the old one. I'll save that one with the derby. I had already done that. I didn't get to film it, unfortunately. And then we bring this bad boy back in. Now, what I like to do is with the top one, I put it in the top so I can find set it in there, and right there. And that's it. And obviously, these don't come with gaskets. On the other side, on the derby side, you do have to have a gasket. And I made the mistake that I used make it yourself gasket, the paste, and that didn't work too well. I had a little bit of a leak. So I took it all off. I had to clean it all off, take the time to make sure it was nice and clean, spotless. So I bought the right gasket, put it on, and I have the Willie G on the other side. So, like I said, try to go in a start pattern. So last time I started like that, it should be over here. So we're gonna go here and find that one and just set it. Then we're gonna go here across, set this one, and then set this one. Okay, we got them all set in place now. So they're all in there. This one seems a little wonky. Make sure you don't want to cross thread it or anything because it will mess it up, and then later it's a mess. So you do it very delicately. Now there you go. I got it set to 7 right now so I don't over torque it, and I go in pretty slow until it does that, and that should be at pretty much at the same torques per pound, which it was when I first started. So that's it, all done. There you go. It's that easy. I went from that to that. There you go. All right. Okay, so there you have it. That's the timing cover for my 2015 Breakout. Pretty simple change. Like I said, Harleys have a cover inside, so nothing leaks out. All you have to do is just change the cover plate. Real simple thing to do. The derby cover on the other side was a little more complicated because you had to keep the bike straight so the oil doesn't leak out. And by all means, get the gasket when you buy the derby cover, because I bought the derby cover. It didn't come with the gasket. I thought the gasket on the 103 would fit it. It didn't. It wasn't the same. So I put seal in there thinking that would work. It didn't work. I had to end up cleaning it up. I had a leak, so I couldn't ride my bike for a couple of days. I had to go get the proper gasket. Once I put it on with the start pattern, sealed it real tight, hasn't given me a problem since. But you got to make sure you know what you're doing. Get your do-it-yourself videos. There's tons of them online. You can go on YouTube and find a ton of them. You can go to my friend Sandman Rides The Afterlife. He has great advice, great tips, and like I said, there's dozens of do-it-yourself videos on there. If you don't find one, don't do it. I recommend anything that looks too complicated. If you don't have the tools, or it looks a little bit complicated, or there's a lot of specs you got to go by, find yourself a professional, let them do it, because if you screw something up, it's going to cost you a lot more to fix later. So try to avoid that. If you have any comments, just make sure you put them down below. And thank you for watching. My name's Cuba from Masters of Motorcycle Mayhem. Ride safe.
About Harleys, if we know anything about Harleys, is that they last forever. This bike leaves its place wherever it goes. And that's not because of the oil, it's because of the name. Harley stands for quality and for longevity. This bike is 50 years old this year. And I just drove it here from Miami Beach, where I live, and I'm going back home later. And I couldn't have a better bike. This bike runs like amazing.
So this was that bike with 0 miles.
No, I have the title, the original title. What you see back there, you can look at the license plate. That's the original license plate. And I have the original title. The reason I'm showing you this is because I am here today at the event with Harley Davidson to promote my book. The bike is for sale, but not this year, because 2023 is the 50th year anniversary for this bike. So I want to keep it this year just to promote this book. As soon as the year is over, if somebody likes the bike and wants to buy it, it's for sale, but they're going to have to wait until January 1st.
You heard that here, only here, at Masters of Motorcycle Mayhem.